Once upon a time, there was a magician named Anton, who is the most absent-minded person in the world. So much so that he once lost his magic wand, but despite being so distracted, he was actually great at doing magic, and no one of the citizens took him seriously because of his clumsiness. This made him feel very sad, but he could always rely on his best friend Evan. One day, to cheer him up, one of his spells was running by these clumsiness. Evan secretly planned to help his friend, so that he could guide the best show that he's held annually in the town, where he will show everyone that Anton is the most amazing magician that they think. The magician, unaware of what his friend was playing, wouldn't know that he was the one who tried the hardest to help him perform his spells perfectly. The magician's daily routine consists of practicing his spells, but now he will not be alone. Before Anton's practice, his friend made sure that things were haunted, so as not to raise suspicion of the plan he was hatching. During the practice, and so that Anton could have confidence in himself, he subtly corrected the mistakes he made because of clumsiness, correcting posture, all this to help him improve. At the end of the magician practice, his friend was the most tired. Seeing his friend's tiredness, the magician invited him to eat. With a bibbidi-babbidi-boo, the most delicious food appeared on the table. As the days went by, Anton noticed that his Evan seemed more tired of the two. Anton, worried about his friend's health, asked if everything was alright. Evan replied, "Sure, there's nothing to worry about. Today is the most anticipated day of the year. Finally, Anton will show the residents that he's the most talented of all." Before the show, Anton asked Evan if he believed he could do it, to which Evan replied, "I believe in you," to which Anton replied, "Seriously?" Evan replied formally, "Sure, you're the biggest person I have ever known." Anton enters with confidence and begins the show. Starting with a simple fire spell, leaving the audience amazed. As he performed more spells, more amazed they were, but Evan was the most excited of all. When the show ended, the audience stood up and applauded. Anton wowed and disappeared from the stage. Since then, Anton became the most famous magician in the country, and Evan accompanies him happily to have helped fulfill the biggest dream of his friend. And this is the end.